Hey everybody, it's Marissa. So today I'm going to share with you what ingredients I use to make smoothies with. This is not in any particular order. Um, Anywho, I'm just going to share with you what I use to sweeten my smoothies first. I use monk fruit. I use either 1, 2, or 3 drops, just depending on the size of smoothie I'm making. If I'm using the bigger or the smaller cup for my Ninja blender here. I also use bananas. I use bananas to sweeten them. I used to cut up. I used to like use maybe a half a banana, but I stopped doing that because bananas are very high in sugar, and I'm not necessarily on a weight loss journey, but I'm noticing that it is harder to lose weight now as I age, but that's a whole nother topic. But I'll put like maybe this size of a banana in it to sweeten it. And the other, wait a minute, let me back up a little bit. The other reason I use bananas is to help with the texture, to make them smooth. I like for the texture of my smoothies to be, well, not to be watery or icy. I just like, I don't know, like a smooth texture. That's the best way I know how to explain it, but I think you get it. The other thing I use in my smoothie for smoothness are avocado chunks. They really don't give the smoothie any flavor, but as you know, avocados are very healthy for you. They're one of the healthiest fats that you can eat, and they're also filling. So avocado has like a ton of benefits for using them. Let's see what else. And what I also use to add flavor. Now, what I use to add flavor to my smoothies is chocolate. This is an organic cocoa powder. It has no added sugars. There's no sugars whatsoever in it, but it tastes exactly like chocolate, and it's just very healthy for you. It serves as 2 grams of fiber. It has magnesium and vitamin C, so very healthy chocolate powder. And also chocolate nibs. Cocoa, I'm calling them chocolate nibs because they taste like chocolate, but this is not chocolate. It's a totally different. It's cocoa. I could never pronounce that, cocoa, but here it is. I use these. Sometimes you can use them as the word will come to me later, but I use these for flavor and sometimes little decorations. And let's see what else I use for flavor. Oh my god, is almond butter. Organic almond butter, about a tablespoon, and sometimes also use crunchy peanut butter. Yes, I like the crunchy. I like to bite into the the little nibs of peanut butter. So those are the things that I add for flavor. Also, what I put in for flavor and sometimes sweetness is strawberries. If I just want to use it as a sweetener, I'll put maybe 1 or 2 strawberries, but if it's for the flavor, I will put maybe like a half a cup of strawberries. The other thing I use for flavor and for the benefit is whole blueberries. And we also know that blueberries are super healthy. Strawberries too, for that matter of fact. They're full of antioxidants. They're one of the lowest they're one of the lowest fruits, the lowest amount of sugar in a fruit that you can have. So like bananas are full of sugar. Mangoes, pears, things like that, they are full of sugar. So if you're trying to have fruits that are lower in sugar, you want to stick with the berries, the raspberry, blackberries, strawberries, and blueberries. So, and as for the base of a smoothie, I will use, of course, a protein powder, a flavored protein powder. And these particular ones, this is part of from an MLM that I was a part of. Well, I still use their products, but I'm not a consultant for them anymore. But either vanilla-based protein powder, and this one right here, ooh, is my favorite. It's cafe latte. So I'm gonna come back and show you guys just a couple of recipes that I use. I'm gonna share a couple of recipes with you that I drink almost on a daily basis. All right, so I will be back. Okay, so what I'm gonna make now is my cafe latte smoothie. And the recipe that I use pretty much not on a daily basis. This is one that I usually use maybe once a week as a treat, and with today being Sunday, I'm gonna treat myself to this one today. So, as you guys know, I make my own almond milk. But so the first thing I put in my cup that I'm gonna use, and I think it's about 16 ounces maybe, I'm gonna put a half of a cup of the avocado chunks in there, and that's about, a whole cup is like 220, so half a cup is like maybe 110 calories. I'm going to next add the bananas. I know I told y'all I only use one, but this time I'm gonna put two since they were stuck together. So then I'm going to add, I put powdered stuff in last and the peanut butter last. So that's the base, and you guys know I make my own almond milk, and I think I have just enough left to make this smoothie. Barely enough. So now I'm going to put the cafe latte powder in. This is, well, it's a little over half of a scoop. This is the cocoa powder. This is 1 tablespoon. And then we have 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. Come on, get in there. You know what? I want more peanut butter. Y'all, I love peanut butter. Almond butter is a little bit, I think almond butter is a little healthier for you, but I like the flavor of peanut butter, so I put a little bit more in there. Now this thing here is really, really loud, so I will not let y'all hear me. Trying to shake it up a little bit. So we let this mix for about 45 seconds and it is done. And I will be back. Cafe latte. So now it's time for the taste test. Camera's over here. Time for the taste test. I don't know why I said that, because I make these all the time. They taste amazing every time I make them. And the banana, another reason why I added more banana is because the banana flavor along with the peanut butter and chocolate, it just goes together. Whenever I only use like one little piece of banana, I mean, it's still okay, but it's better when you put 2 of the smaller pieces in it. So I hope you guys try this recipe. I'm gonna try to find another cafe latte powder, because through that company, it's the only place I've ever seen cafe latte flavor powder. But I do know that you can make it using coffee. So stay tuned, and I'm gonna show you the next smoothie. Okay, so we're back for the next smoothie. I've already put the avocados in the cup, and this is, it's a little less than a half of a cup of avocado. So I had to make some more milk. So we're gonna put, actually before I put the milk in, let's go ahead and put the fruit in. I have a half a cup of blueberries. And you know, I don't have a name for this smoothie, but if I had to name it, I would just name it berry chocolate, because that's basically what it is. I have blueberries, it's a half a cup of blueberries, maybe a quarter of a cup of strawberries. It's like 5 small to medium strawberries in here. And now, so we have those ingredients. Now we're going to add the milk, and we're going to put it to the maximum fill line. And because the avocado is not that sweet, strawberry and the berries are kind of sweet, but I have made this smoothie without the sweetener, so I like it better when I put a little bit of monk fruit. So I'm going to put just 2 drops in it, just to give just a little bit additional sweetness to it. And this is the vanilla, and I use a half a scoop of the protein powder. I actually could have used a whole one, but it's just as good with a half of one. And to make it really chocolatey, I have 2 tablespoons of the cocoa powder here. So I'll mix that. And I'm gonna turn the camera off because it is super loud. So here we go, taste test. This one tastes a little bitter for some reason. I know why. I use a different milk. I made cashew coconut milk, and it has a subtle little bitter taste to it. It's not bad. I mean, I can finish drinking this. But this is not my favorite. So I think from now on I'm going to stick with the almond milk with this. I just on a whim decided, because I got this new almond cow milk maker, and I just decided on a whim to just go ahead and try the coconut, was coconut cashew milk. And this is okay. I'm going to go ahead and finish it since I made it, but I think I'm going to definitely stick with my almond milk. So stay tuned. I have one other thing that I like to share with you as far as making my smoothies go. Hang in there. I'll be right back. Okay, so one other thing that I want to share with you is meal prepping. This is part of my Sunday setup, is putting the ingredients for my smoothie into these little bags. I have two different bags here. This one I ordered from Grove Collaborative. I just think it is so cute. I hope y'all can see that. They are reusable. You can wash them. I know a lot of people reuse these too, but these were meant to be reusable. So it saves just a little bit of time in the morning when you don't have to go in each bag and put it in a smoothie. So if you have it in this bag already prepared, it just makes all the difference in getting ready for your morning. And also, I don't have it in front of me, but in your protein powder, I have these little containers. Oh, I don't have one in front of me. Anyway, I use them also for my nuts. If you've seen me in other videos, you just scoop it in each container. That way, everything is together. All you have to do is put it in your cup, mix it, and go on about your morning. So, I hope this video gave you some good tips and ideas for your smoothies in the mornings and prepping. So, let me know if you have any tips or if this helped you in any kind of way. If you have tips of your own that I didn't share here that would help the community, I'd appreciate it if you shared it. So with that said, I hope that you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next video. And thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.